Well, investors are feeling the weather, at least in New York, where it's cold and rainy. It's not a very good start for the Monday. Things might change once the markets open, but the Dow's down 100, NASDAQ's down about 54. Keith Fitz-Gerald joins me now. Keith, good to see you. Congress, I want to talk about politics first and the mess down there. They had ended the month without spending, a spending bill, could lead to a government shutdown. Is that going to affect the markets at all?
I think it is, David. It's not a question of when or if, it's a question of how. This is, I think, disgraceful. We've been here so many times. We've been there, done that, and got the T-shirt at this point.
And I'm just wondering, though, how a government shutdown would compare to the continuing growth of an oversized government.
Well, that's the real conundrum here, right? Because big government equals small wallet. And anytime you have a big government and you have a small wallet, you have uncertainty in the stock market. That's what the headlines are creating now. We're between earnings. So the headlines are naturally going to gravitate from stock to stock or vice versa. But here's the moment as an investor where you need to take a deep breath. You need to concentrate on the world's best companies. This is the kind of stuff that you're going to have to turn to get through all of it.
We had Jeff Seek on earlier. He's kind of been a perennial bear, but at the same time, he mentioned something very important: consumer debt, which is just growing and growing and growing. And particularly with the price of oil going up, it's probably going to be growing even more. Does that concern you?
Yeah, it does. And Jeff is a very, very bright guy, somebody I respect tremendously. I call him a friend, and I'm honored that's mutual feeling here on this. But I do think it's worrisome because consumer debt is rising, credit card debt is rising, defaults are rising, car payments are rising. This goes right back to the administration inside the Beltway. This isn't a Democrat or Republican problem, David. This is an American problem. And these guys and gals inside the Beltway need to put their pencils down, put their brains on, and fix this before they eviscerate millions of Americans.
Yeah, well, and again, it looks like inflation is going to be kicking off in another jump as a result of what's happening with oil and the price of gas at the pump. Keith, great to see you. Thank you very much for being here.
Hi, it's Keith here. Thanks for checking out today's highlight clip. What'd you think? Did I make sense? Is there something you'd like to add? Make sure you leave a comment down below, and of course, click subscribe to keep up right here on YouTube, or sign up for the email newsletter at the link below. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram for my real-time thoughts on markets, analysis, and a whole lot more.